Hope the clapping's not too loud. Hi. Give it a second. Sometimes the recording doesn't start until a few seconds after I click start, so I just, I'm just grooving. All right, I'm about to do some art. I'm about to do some art so well. I almost forgot I was doing this Bloodborne piece. To be honest, I don't. My brain's very vapid. Especially lately, like my brain even barely recognizes some of the art I do. It's just going. It's just a moving and a grooving. Where am I? All right, so I had a plan. Now there was something I wanted to do when I first got here, but because I'm a very smart person, I did not write down what I wanted to do. Man, I can't remember what it was. It's like something to erase or something to add. I don't know. It's whatever. We're just gonna work. So I guess let's start with some... Let's just do a general gradient. I think it's always a very easy way to like just get things started as far as like coloring a character. It's a very easy, simple way to put down a lot of color and shadow that you might miss whenever you get into like the details. Kind of gives you like a general plan. This is on the wrong layer. I noticed it ahead of time, that's good. Why is it so light? Forget it, we're just gonna keep maxing it out. Now it's inappropriate. Okay. And then I do think we should go ahead and set the line art to multiply. I don't know how that works. I know that almost every artist I've seen puts their line art to multiply, and I don't really know if it shows up at all. Like it just still looks like all black to me. But maybe that comes later down the line. We'll see. Yeah, though, move. My keys, they're not working. Oh, 1 second. There we go. Just had to turn it on and off again. I'm trying to figure out my hotkeys. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, alright. Make this a hard erase. And we'll get our... What is our regular brush? We're gonna go with the chalk brush. That's gonna be our brush. I always like the chalk brush. Now what was it I was gonna do? No idea. Let's go to make the moon smaller. I think it's a little too big. Because I do want it to look massive, but even now it's still like just a huge heckin' chunker. Oh, it's on select. 1 second. What is it doing? Come on. There we go. Like distractingly big is my issue. Let me pull out like the 50% so I can make it even down the middle. Yeah. I think we're gonna like progressively make that smaller and smaller once I start to add background, so it actually like shows up that it's not the entire background. But until then, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put in some general background shapes to see if I got some. Do I have any line art for that? There it is. So this is just like the shape we're gonna go with. I'm gonna make them look like vaguely gothic. Let's grab that. I'm gonna use the same color as the Bloodborne character. I don't remember the name. For this Soulsborne character, I know each one has like their nickname. Let's make this just... Let's do it this way. Let's make everything slightly curved, so it feels a little like distorted. Something like that. Why did it delete all of it? This undo button needs a chill. Yo! Hello, Mipolo. Thank you for joining us. I'm working on some vaguely Bloodborne shapes in anticipation for your Dark Souls 3 run-through. I am so insanely excited to watch that. I just want to see if you'll be anywhere near as frustrated as Dark Souls 2, because I really... That was a mistake. Yeah, I have seen the demake. It looks really awesome. I always love seeing like creators and basically like modders who get like really... who are really skilled at taking things apart and building something new out of like the resources they have from Bloodborne. I know this was probably like from scratch, but like it's essentially like a very similar logic where they take like what Bloodborne was and make something new. Yeah. I do know that there's some haters for Dark Souls 3 and it's a little warranted. I still think it's my favorite out of all the Dark Souls games. It's so not clunky. It's compared to everything else. The weight off the shoulders, just like, oh goodness, like being able to move semi-fast. You can't even imagine it. It sounds like a fantasy when after playing Dark Souls 2. And Dark Souls 2 was my first game, my first Dark Souls game. I played the first game for like 10 minutes, like hated it. And then years later, I came back for Dark Souls 2. And strangely liked it. Like it wasn't great at all, remotely. But somehow I still got like attached to it. I think that formula finally came through for me where I was like, oh, I see what this is now. I get it. All up from here. And then, yeah, and then you're not even talking about like the heights for it with like Bloodborne and Sekiro, which I think are like neck and neck for like the best of the series. I personally think I like Sekiro more, but it's really hard to even say why. Like it's just you're really like what is it, grasping at straws, cutting hair, something like that. Yeah, right now, as my brother is doing his like 8th playthrough of Bloodborne, so I decided to do this drawing just because, you know, I also am a huge fan of Bloodborne. Not 8 playthroughs fan. I think I just did 2. I don't think I'm gonna do a building down the middle. I want that moon to be clear through. Yeah, whenever it comes on Steam. I don't know why it's never on Steam. It's so insanely infuriating. I think it might be a loyalty thing, because I do, from what I've heard from Miyamoto in his interviews, it does sound like he was really like excited that it was a Sony project, like a Sony backed project. I think generally Sony is like very slow to put any of their games on Steam, even though I think it's only a benefit to them. And but I think this is a situation where it's actually both Sony might want them to stay, and they themselves also like might be completely fine with just staying where they are, letting Bloodborne be that game that's exclusive. How do I make them Victorian shaped? I know there's like a general rule for their roofs and everything. Let me look up a picture just feature. I know it should be pointy. This is Victorian skyline. Is that gonna work? Or is that just gonna put up like city skyline? Wow. There's some awesome like Assassin's Creed Syndicate line art or concept art. Let me just look up Bloodborne. I don't know why I'm just looking up vague Victorian things when I could just go straight to the source. Or maybe I should just look up Yharnam. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. That's a great skyline. Okay, yeah, it's pretty much just all pointy roofs. And then one wonky building. Okay, so let me see if I can get the sharp points. Make this brush a little smaller. Oh, I did all that on the wrong layer. I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna cry. Why do I exist? Why am I here? Just to suffer. This is kind of a wacky stage for me because it's just like I'm not super defined on exactly what I want to do. So I'm just like coming up with everything on the fly. Like there is very little planning that goes on in this situation. Kind of like with the skull painting I just did. I haven't posted it on Instagram, so no one knows what I'm talking about. But there wasn't really any plan with the skull. Like I just had like a general idea. Then I panic whenever I actually get to it. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. We'll get there. We'll get there step by step. Bruh, lasers. His cap do be pointy. He's got a Captain Jack Sparrow kind of hat. I think I want like one of the amygdalas like hanging off on one of these roofs. Ooh, that's very pointy. Then I can have like yellow lights. Like a sickly yellow. Let's make it smaller. Because there's this weird thing in the game where there's like lights and people clearly still just living lives normally while terrified about what's going on outside. And it's kind of spooky. It kind of adds to this like paranoia thing where you're just like, am I the only crazy one? These buildings are not to scale. Like these buildings should be like 1,000 times bigger than the person, but you know, yeah. There's no way for me to get the entire thing like accurate. Let me try this. Duplicate. I'm gonna flatten this like group. Oop, not everything, just the group. Oh, there it is, merge group. And we're just gonna make it super tiny. Oh, we're not tiny, it's still gonna be huge for a moon, but a little bigger. A little higher, something like that. Let's just leave that there for a little bit, see how that goes. And then we're just gonna cover this entire thing. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. What is going on? Oh, it's locked. We're just gonna have them like all going all the way up. Just like cutting through. Stop. Please, please. I keep grabbing the guidelines. It's a useful tool, but it needs to stay in its place. There we go, just going like that. Then we could like work on it. That way it's like sort of to scale. We can like at least imagine this being in scale, even if it isn't. And then more of the background, the buildings in the background can actually show what I'm trying to do. Let me get him out of the way. I think he's kind of making this hard for me. But disappear. Be gone. He's sleeping with the fishes. I'm gonna do it like that. Just like really slim at this point. Because this is like far enough back. Make the brush a lot tinier. For the ground. This is more just like a test ground, just to like give myself an idea. I think I'm gonna put a different layer. We're just fleshing things out right now. We're just building. Nothing being dedicated just yet. Let's put this wide actually. Let's make this a lot wider. Erase. Gonna exaggerate how thin it gets. That way it gives more the feeling of it being like really far down. That's an eraser. I clicked the wrong button. Kind of like that. He's dead. He's gone. Never come back. Bloodborne man. Change the world. My final message. Oh, I see. He's notice that the quality has changed. Yeah, I mean, I started using the camera more appropriately, I guess. Also, I figured out how to do my overlay a lot better, and I even have it on 2 different versions. So there's a different overlay on the recording that has like a different message. So instead of having like all this audio that actually won't show up in the final edit, I can change it to it's just like a link to my Twitch, because that's gonna be the one that goes to YouTube. There's a lot of little things. And unlike a lot of streamers that I've seen, I actually halfway understand what I'm doing. Don't quote me on that though, because I'm definitely going to prove myself super wrong. I need like a cloudy texture. Let's just use this watercolor brush. Just like a little fog. Let's not use that watercolor brush. Something like a little splattery. What about this watercolor brush? This is a real stinky color. I should not have chosen this one. This one's bad. Let's go with like a fog. Yeah, the links are down below. There's a YouTube for like the full stream archives, and then there's a YouTube for like a quick 5-minute fast forward time lapse. There we go. That's what I'm thinking. They're really fun to work on, actually. I like editing a bit. It can get a little bit annoying because whenever you realize like, oh, I forgot to do this, oh, I forgot to do that, and not to mention the memory that it takes up. Like I literally had to delete a few videos just before I started this stream because I was worried this stream would like, you know, like max out the drive. I have like another battery, or not a battery, another drive coming in the mail, but it's not gonna be here until like March. First it told me like February 12th, and then now it's saying March, so that's super cool. Where's the red eye layer? Where's the other red eye layer? Where's the... Okay. I'm gonna just... I'll just have to remember in the back of my head to add the little water splash at his feet. Yeah, I'm going for the external. To be completely honest with you, I bought an external drive because I forgot that internal drives exist and I have empty slots for it. It's not going to be the worst mistake I've made in the world because I can still, you know, use it, and I'm not looking for something insanely fast because it's just going to store like excess video files that I don't necessarily want to delete. But also it is a little bit like, there's like Seagate drive that was like normally like $140 or $120, and it was like 50. It was like an insane sale on Amazon. Back up, schmack up. I might do that. Setting up like a RAID or some like super secure memory setup is interesting. I don't know how like attached to my backlog I am. I have kind of like broken my brain, like getting rid of that part that's super obsessed with like long-term storage of my art, because I've deleted like a lot of files once. So like I'm not like super upset. Honestly, it would make me more mad if I had to re-download all my mods. That would upset me more than losing all my art. I know that's probably not the correct way to think, but that is what my brain thinks. It's just like my art that I've worked like literally hundreds of hours on. No, please. But my mods, that's end of life. That's end of life. That's like, well, wrap this whole life thing up because I'm done. I gotta turn up my fan. It's annoyingly hot in Sanford right now. Like, I went out to get a coffee and a hoodie, and then I was really upset because I was actually a little sweaty by the time I got back in my car. Like, this weather is so annoyingly inconsistent. I mean, yeah, it's like normal weather if it wasn't, you know, like the middle of winter. And I get that Sanford is kind of normally all over the place. It's pleasant, but the thing is, I had my hoodie because it's winter. And that's what annoys me. It's like, I can't plan for this because I'm an idiot and I don't check the weather app before I leave, like a normal human being. All I'm saying is the world should bend to my will. That's all I'm saying. Is that too much to ask for? Am I wrong? These are the shadow goblins. They'll get more detailed later. No. I'm not the wrap the sweater around my waist kind of guy. Maybe because I'm short and it makes it more obvious when I have like things wrapped around my waist and then I'm like stepping on it if it gets like loose. Short people problems. You wouldn't get it. You filthy tall. Like a toga train. I mean, yeah, I took off my hoodie, but it still upset me. Flash of Stars, hello. Thank you for joining. I'm just working away at this Bloodborne drawing. And also complaining about hot weather because it's winter and I don't understand why it's hot. I don't like it. We can put him... I kind of want to keep him where he is. But no, let's move him. He looks like he's floating a bit. Oop, boop, 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 boop. They're not in a group. Let me put all these layers in a group. That way I can move them all at once. Beep. Let's just put you down on the ground. I might need to raise the floor. That might be the issue. But for right now, we're going to keep him down there. Let's move that moon a bit too. I love that I can change these things on a whim. It's so frustrating when you notice like a small mistake that's only comes up after you're done with the painting. But in digital art, it's always malleable. The little shadow people are kind of goofy, but we're working. It'll come together. Trust me. Trust. Where are we now? Where are we? Let me take a look at the Bloodborne Yharnam pictures. I need to get a sense of the skyline again. Triangles, flats, sharp. It's like literally like every building's a cathedral in Bloodborne. It's like just a normal house, and it's like actually cathedral though. Something religious. Let's add some more shadows. Up, 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 up. Make it a smaller brush. How do I get these things to look sharp at this angle? Wait, what if I... No, I don't like it. It's interesting though. No, definitely not that. Nope. I think now that I'm getting a little bit more detailed, it's starting to look a little bit more appropriate. Who knew? What if I take out the blue? I do like the mood without the blue. But we'll keep it in just so I can keep track of what I'm doing. Group feature in Windows 11? No. What does that do? It's not the Microsoft Teams thing, is it? I think I already uninstalled that. Oh, I ain't messing with this Microsoft, like, freeware, or I don't know what to call it. This one's gonna have like a flat roof, maybe like some kind of like statue, like right here. You get like the vague sense of like some kind of detail. Let me work back. You do one right arrow on a window and it moves the window the right half of your monitor. Oh, yeah, that's like a docking, isn't it? Oh, that's cool. It's like docking, but with like groups and categories that you can like set yourself. It's definitely really useful. Because I'll like use like a whole bunch of different windows in order to like copy one series of notes to another thing. I'm the kind of person that has like 110 tabs on Google Chrome. So having like these groups would be able to make it so I can switch between different groups of windows. You know what? It's been a while since I've gotten a request. We'll do the darn Pikachu. It doesn't fit the mood of anything, but we'll work it in. You know what? Hold on, let's do something a little bit more fitting. It is a bean. Stick with me. You'll see what I'm doing. You'll see how it goes. Appreciate the ratio. This will be cursed. For that is the only way I know how to do Pikachu. A cursed Pikachu. A little bit more to the side. It looks like bunny ears otherwise. I don't really know if I remember how Pikachu looks like, but we're gonna keep working. We'll figure out what Pikachu looks like. We'll make Pikachu. whether he wants to be made or not. Ratio, also you're white, also the hood watches us on. There we go. Thank you for the Pikachu reference. Oh, he has like small beady eyes. Someone also say that he has rat eyes. I need something darker. Wolves like Kanye West. Yeah, that's a perfect background track. He watches. He waits. You may beg, but he will not listen. What's like a... I now know enough about color theory to know that like the colors will change differently. And it'll still look right. I have grown as an artist. I just don't actually act like I do. Oh shoot, I just cut through Pikachu for a second there. There he is. Pikachu awaits. Ask, what does the hunter run away from? And the answer is scarier than you might believe. You might even go mad. What does this look like without the Pikachu layer? That's actually kind of terrifying. It's just like a shadow puppet. I'm gonna group these. We're gonna keep this. That's gonna be in the layers. Beep. There we go. It won't be in the final, but it will remain in the files. It will never, it will just be waiting to be reopened one day. This is the hunter group. All right, let's go. Let's go. Get back to work. You know, quit goofing around. I'm a serious artist with serious artist things to do. I cannot waste my time diddle-daddly. What's terrifying about him? I think it's the muted colors. I made a good choice by actually going for like a nightmare Pikachu color scheme instead of like the bright one. Nightmare Pikachu. You can't escape the nightmare of Pikachu. It's like some creepypasta stuff. Some like bad creepypasta. I don't think you can make Pikachu that scary. Give them the little nubs. There's like a word for these nubs in architecture terms. It's like I think it's something to like make sure the water doesn't like beat down too hard on it. I don't know what it is. I need an architect. What do I look like going to school? Wait, Ari's architecture student, is she? Get her on speed dial. For this dumb question that I have. There we go. I just saw what you posted in the Discord chat. Oh, I thought she was mentioning architecture. But art is okay, I guess. I guess art is kind of cool. The spire. No, it's like it's specifically like the little nodules on the spire, like the little protrusions, these little nubs. Hold on, let me see if I can actually just pull up a picture of it. I can just drop it into the chat or drop it into the painting. Oh, let me get a picture of the entire thing. Like that thing. Like these little pointy bits. I think they're supposed to like do something about the water, or they just look intimidating. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I'm adding onto these little things. Oh, I've been doing all that work on the wrong layer. It's okay. I didn't paint on top of it, so I can just cut it out, and then put it back in. Watch as I. I'm just allergic with this. Easy peasy. Yep, everything's merged together correctly. Now take you away and then get back to work. How long are we into this? Okay, we're almost an hour. We're getting close to an hour. Which might mean I might need to do a third stream if I want to do this as detailed as I'm already picturing it, but maybe we can just shut up and actually work. We'll see. Maybe I'm able to shut up, I don't know. I don't know if I have that in my if I have the capacity to be quiet and work. Let me take out this fog. I'm getting lost. And let me take out the shadow people. Bit. And their eyes. Jesus Christ. There we go. The windows can stay. That's okay with me. Gonna just fill in a lot of this space. What if I just make it all one big blob? I muted myself for a second there for some reason. It's not too bad. I think it looks nice as a blob. I think we can work with that. Yeah, because you get enough of the details from just these little blinks that are like far in the background. Let me just connect this too. It's coming together. It looks like I know what I'm doing. I'm as surprised as you are. Do it like that. I really want to play some Deep Rock Galactic. That's a good time. Strong Brodsky and Vitkin? Utkin? You're speaking another language to me, sir. This is an English chat. When I had a Spanish group that Spanish as in like actually from Spain, raid my call. It was very awkward because I didn't know what to say to them and I kind of just locked up. That was fun. Although I appreciate them, they were nice. I just didn't understand what to do in a situation where most of the people watching didn't really understand anything I was saying. Maybe they did and I was just being an idiot. That happens too. I often am an idiot. Oh, Brodsky, you're talking about architectures, people, architectures, architects. I'm an idiot. I can't believe how much I overthought that. Architectorinos? No. Ah, yes, the Architectorinos. Famous. Yeah, it has enough in the background that it doesn't distract too much. So you're the one that actually knows things about architecture. Yet you can't answer what these little spiky things are. Unless they actually are steeples, and I just don't know what steeples are. Let me look up steeple real quick just to make sure. It is a spire, but it's something that they put on spires. Like a node. Maybe node isn't the right word. It's like there's a difference between like gargoyles and something else. It's like just like it's like a simple, grotesque. Grotesque. I looked up gargoyle versus, and it like pulled up a bunch of pictures of battling gargoyles. Let's see, maybe grotesque on spires. We're getting closer. So here is like a gargoyle, and these little things right here, these little things that just like hitch on the sides, they are so specific. Yeah, but they're like specifically they don't like extend past the building that far. Like gargoyles are like actual like whole bodies, while grotesque are just like small faces built into it. So it has like this it has like a different like vibe. I lost my train of thought. No, okay. I'm losing it. I looked up spire decoration and it came up with like Christmas ornaments. All right, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna keep working. Or I'm done with that at least. I need focus. If I want to get far enough. I want to like actually put like enemies into this area, into this drawing. I want to get to that point. But I want the background to feel detailed enough. Perfect. Quick look up spire nubs. I think that'll do it. How does the Bloodborne guy look now in this area? Does it fit? Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Just need a little bit of detail on there and maybe some more protruding into this area so it doesn't look as out of place. It's like a solid bold line when everything else is super intricate. I'm gonna do another one with the little nubs that are driving me crazy. No, we'll leave it like that. Yeah, enough is good. And just like a little bit of something up here. That's an eraser. Make it a tiny bit bigger. Ah, no. Jesus, I didn't want to erase everything. I was about to be real upset if I couldn't undo that. Yeah, just go like that. I don't want to make that a little bit something. Something. I think I need something. Let me go back to the pictures. I need some reference. This is like a slightly different thing. Let's try this. I'm not feeling it. Gargoyle. We're going gargoyle. Gargoyles. Help me. No. Maybe not necessarily gargoyles, but maybe like these decorations, the trim that protrude out from the building. That actually works for me. All right. Now we got it. Oh, my back. Now, I want this to be more of a really grim color. So let me just select from opaque, replace. And we're just gonna like cake it in a different color. Some dirty fits with the palette. Yeah, this feels good. Let me use the digital brush. This just completely fills it in. Crockett. This is now the architecture stream. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. See, we got this. This is, come on, exactly what it is. This is great. Okay, so yeah, the Bloodborne is literally just filled with nothing but Crockett from head to toe. It's great. Man, that's what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna do this. Then we'll fix it later. She deserves the ego boost. We all deserve an ego boost. But she got the right answer, so she definitely deserves it. No, it's not working. Maybe a slight more of a curve to this. They have curved swords. Curved swords. There we go. That's the one. That's what I was looking for. Oh, yeah. Now it's really just. We're getting like fish islands and everything. Plus Pikachu. Oh, it's magnifique. French are cringing. See, I know how to art. I know what I'm doing. I'm big smart. Big smart. Big smart. Big peepee. Everything. That looks weird. Oh, well, let me get Pikachu out of there. That looks weird. I'm gonna put Pikachu like all the way at the top. Nothing overshadows Pikachu. Like he's in the meta layers now. Anyways. I have to pee, but also I'm streaming. What do? Go to the bathroom? Nonsense. We ride this out. And then what does the lad do? Yeah, I'll do more windows. We're still just working on it. I mean, there's gonna be a whole bunch of like little guys, I think. Yeah, hold on, let me pull up a picture. Let me grab some reference photos. I need something that like gets the claustrophobic hallway look I'm trying to go for. Or alleyway is what the appropriate word. Can I look up Yharnam Alley? Wow, that worked extremely well. Check this out. Yeah, hold on. You'll check it out whenever I put it all the way on top. Hold on. There he is. Like, that's the exact vibe we need to go for. And we'll just like slowly build. I might give things more of a grayish bluish tone instead of this purple that I'm using. So let's grab this purple shadow. I can throw away some of these layers. What are you? Yeah, we can throw you away. Okay. So let's change this blue purple tone. Select, reselect from opaque, replace. Palette. Let's go for like a really like dark blue, like a grayish blue. I'm just gonna use the fill bucket. Bap. Not dark enough. Darker, gloomier. That's what just happened. Did I do something? I didn't do anything. I freaked out for no reason. Wait, we can just use the advanced color selector. So, desaturate, darker, desaturate, darker, desaturate, darker. Hello. Oh, it's just taking a while and I am screwing up this process. Okay. Is that a good blue tone? Let me get the reference photo. Yeah, I think that could work. Then we could maybe work in some different tones. Yeah. All right, let's go back to Windows. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. What am I doing? I lost track. Windows. Shadows. Windows. You're the windows. Yep, okay. Where am I? Tool. Bop. Bip. Bop. Boop. Oh, wait, before I completely get rid of them, let me get the color. Okay. And then back to... Whoa! There we go. Clean slate. Let's get this stupid Bloodborne hunter out of here. Where is he? There you are. Get out of here. We don't need you. Go back to where he came. He came from, so I'll shut up. Da. Bip. Chalk. Bip. Take it off eraser. Smaller. Ba. Okay. Little. Ba. A little bigger. Ba. That way we can do squares easily. Let's go ahead and just do... No, it's not the right angle. Let's use that as a guy. I was pressing the wrong buttons. We're just experimenting right now. Hold on. We'll get there step by step. Oh, hold on. Let me go and deselect. I don't need to be selected anymore. Color dropper. Color dropper. Let's do a pencil. I'm gonna put like bars on these doors. I might just copy and paste these. I think that'll be like a quick way to get a ton of windows down. And just like play around with like how bright they are. And then like maybe some gradients too. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out step by step. There's one thing I know about Bloodborne. Windows. Heckin' windows. You know, like the operating software. Haha. I just noticed something that's weirding me out. Hold on. There's like a area where it's like one shade lighter and it's bothering me. Like literally like just that big. Just that big. It's that much brighter. Let me see if we can straighten that up. Okay. So let's copy and paste. This is where the real art comes through. Art is all about smart cheating. And boy, oh boy, am I dumb. I mean, smart. I need to figure out the right way to do this. Let me... Not that. Oh, hold on. Let me try this way. So select from the windows. Bop. We're going to invert it. Bip. Then we're just going to erase... the bars that aren't covering the window. That one looks really bad, but we're gonna ignore that. Select, deselect. Just remove the background just to test. That works pretty well. Okay. All right, so we got that. We're gonna merge. I said merge. Merge. There we go. Then we're gonna cut. Now we're gonna copy and paste. Bip, 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 bip. There we go. Why is there only one? Oh, because I copy and pasted it the wrong way. There we go. And we're just gonna manipulate it to fit the shape and placement. Let me select as well because I think that's things up. Now I'm wondering how to make them a little bit more unique so they don't look copy and pasted. Which they clearly are, but that's not the point. That is the issue we are trying to resolve. Maybe, although I don't really understand how masking works. But I think I can generally figure it out. Hold on. Let me get this window to fit in its place correctly in a way that looks good to me. Put it like right there. I just had my mouth hanging open. That's weird. Quick little thing. There you go. That looks cool. That actually does sell the effect a lot more. Let's do that for the rest of them. I love that I figured out that you can just press control and it makes it actually like a 3D image that you can turn. You can just angle them specifically. There we go. That one's good. That one's good. I that one's good like I'm an idiot. What about you? How can I turn you? Maybe stretch you out a little bit more this way. And turn you. Then I'm gonna push you back. There we go. I don't want to merge them. I want to group them. That way we can turn the lights on and off. Okay, that works. And I probably should have done this before I started the windows, but let's go ahead and put some gradients on the walls. Let's start with the bright red. Let's also make this a different layer. That would probably help. Sorry. Oh, okay. I think I know a way to do this the way I want. But we're gonna have to be a little tricky. Good group. Then I'm gonna make you an alpha pass-through. Then we're gonna be the line of red. Oh yeah, that was perfect. No, it's too strong. Just want to make sure I get all of it. Then we're gonna manipulate it in 3D space. Let's make it a little wider. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is working exactly how I want it to. This is awesome. But let me not jinx myself too much. Then we lower the opacity. Hello. It's loading, so I think it's just gonna take a second. Oh yeah. Hi. There we go. Now we can play with the opacity. Let's also make it like a hard light. Maybe a soft light. Wow, that's the opposite of how I want that to work. Screen. Which one's the right one? Overlay, isn't it? Divide. Interesting, but definitely not what I'm looking for either. Addition. Addition is interesting, but I don't think that's gonna work either. Luminosity. Luminosity would work very well, but I do want it to actually keep the red hue. So I think hard light is the best option. Yeah, it's not too strong. It mixes, but it's not too strong. So you get a little bit of that red ambient from the tops of the buildings where you would obviously see more of the light. And then when we get into the details, we can add more specifics. Whew. I want to do something similar for this. This one should be a lot more simple though. Just get a red bit. And we just do the hard light as well. And we just lower it. Let me take off the selection. Deselect. Somewhere. Then we just gotta work on the actual intricate details between the buildings. Or we could not, but you know, I think I actually do want to do that. Let me start working on that. And we can take the red off now. Just make sure I get on there because that's got to be one of the details that gets on there. I don't know what I'm saying. So let's cut out some little sections for the alleys. I think my tile might be dying. I didn't charge it in a while. I'm just gonna do a black. And we're gonna keep this very simple. He said, with a poignant look. This is what we call a lie. Yeah, skinnier. Come on. Please. Just give me the right one. Maybe I should do this sideways. Let me turn things around. Not wrong way. For God's sake, how hard is this? Welcome back. I added some glowy effects. Bip. Hold on, let me turn them on. I still need to do more detail work in the building so I can get like alleyways that the creatures can like peek out of. But just to show you what this looks like. Oh, I'm turning them off because they're a little distracting. So, you know, you get like blinding red light that like glows. Because, you know, obviously the higher toward the top, the brighter the light is. Where is it? Yeah, that's what that's gonna be. Right now I'm like trying to cut the buildings out or cut alleyways in. You'll see what I'm doing, you'll see. This is a picture file and I'm not sure why. Trying to get like a straight line or like a straight-ish, like it's distorted so it doesn't have to be like completely straight, but I need it to be like smooth, I think is what I'm trying to say. I think I'm gonna use like a straight line tool for the rest. So this should be another one. Let me make it a lot thinner. Let me straighten things out. Okay. There we go. It kind of works. We'll get to it. We'll go to it. Then I also, let me try. I'm going to do this on a little, you know what they said, never too many layers. Kind of like trying to make it fit into like the distorted round fisheye lens kind of look. There we go. That's the one. That's the angle. There we go. So you have it cut in a little bit. It works mostly as just a guide. There we go. It's slowly together. I like this. I like this a lot. All right, what does it look like with the Bloodborne guy? Bloodborne E Hunter. Where's the color? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think it would be really cool if I could get like a... It's just gonna be another like fun layer that I'm probably not gonna keep. If I could have like a werewolf hanging from here. Or a beast. It's too little. Nah, I like that. That might stay. Oh, that looks so cool. Let me do another one. I'm already in a good mood. I'm like a little kid now. Oh, I was wondering where that was. Okay. Then there's gonna be maybe an amygdala, but this one's gonna have to be huge, so that's not black. Maybe. Ooh, lots of gray marks. I'm gonna do him like somewhere where it's not too distracting. Like I don't want him to make it look like he's the focus. So we're gonna do like right here. There we go. That's nice. Maybe I can do his arm. Like one of them just like reaching out. Keep trying to get my brother to play Sekiro because I really do think it's one of the best. Bet he won't because he wants to buy it on PlayStation so he can get like the upgraded version. Like how they do like a slight FPS boost on all games from PS4 to PS5. There we go. I don't like that he's reaching like right in between his hat. That's kind of weird. Kind of sus that he's reaching into his hat. Little sussy. Un petit de sauce. Oh, pff. I didn't erase it good enough. Sekiro. That's just rude, Michael. How would you feel if I called you, dumb and ugly? Man, there's no way for him to reach out without looking a little weird. Oop, 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 oop. Maybe I'll just like grab it a building again. Yeah. and we'll dissipate them a bit. You look like a sucky rope. What is this? Go away. Stop. Please. Thank you. Ah. I think I might go pee. I don't feel like holding it. Excuse me for maybe a really loud sound. Hey. I got like a nice little be right back screen. I'm back. Freshly emptied. Squeezed like a lemon. It's a little gross. But I already said it, so we're gonna move on. Let's see. Okay. I'm moving my little chat box. I can't really see chat when I'm working in the Krita, so I downloaded Chatterino, and they have this awesome feature where you can leave it on the screen even when it's minimized. So like you can just like kind of create your own doc. I don't know what the barcode means. If I had to guess, it's probably a link to the website where I bought the streamer overlay package from. The thing about being an artist is like sometimes you get lazy. So I just bought all the like fancy looking stuff because I mean, what am I gonna do? Like hand draw like all these like little boxes down here with like all the words and nice fonts. Like I don't know typography. And then there's also like the chat box in the right. Hold on. The chat box all the way up there with like the fancy little moving GIFs. Yeah, I bought it is what I'm trying to say. It was like $20. It's whatever. And it also includes like that be right back screen and all this like other stuff that I don't use because I customize it to myself. It's just what I wanted to use. Makes sense because they've been completely exclusive artists. I don't like that you said that, sir. No, I'm just kidding. And it's really weird because my brothers and like cousins all talk about like getting into streaming. And they're always like, oh, you could draw the overlay for me. That way I could have like exclusive icons. And I'm like, I didn't even want to do that for myself. Like, I'll do it if you pay me. But like, how do I support you in a way that doesn't include me doing any work? Yeah, that's just that little spiel. We're gonna take out everything now. I just wanted to do some funky stuff. I'm gonna keep the werewolf there because he doesn't bother anybody. He's very kind for... What is this? Oh, that's like the little trim. Oh yeah, that's like me cutting out the alleys. And then this is like the line separating the buildings. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Big smart artist. Let's turn it this way and start cutting it this way. I think this time I'm just gonna do straight lines. Make it skinnier. Another one. Wait, why is it so soft? There we go. Is this looking right? Hold on. It doesn't look right, but I kind of like that it's off kiltered. Like it's the angle's wrong, but I like it. It's like warbly, kind of reminds me of German expressionism. I think that's what I'm thinking of. A German, it's like a type of film genre where it's like really distorted, wonky shaped buildings. I love that style. What am I doing? Lines, that's what I'm doing. Please, hello, hello, there we go. They added a lot of real features in the last Krita update. Rotating the piece was so hard. Dutch, I know Dutch angle is also like right there. Hold on, let me just look, because I look this up like every 5 seconds. German expressionism. I think what I'm thinking of is like Dr. Caligari film. Let me see. Architecture. No, not just all architecture. I'm looking for... Yeah, there's good pictures here. Hold on. I was right. It was German expressionism. And the film is Dr. Caligari that I always think about. I've never watched the movie, but I know of it. I forgot I was rotated. There we go. That is such a small image, but you get the impression. Like there's a bunch of these like really like exaggerated shapes and buildings that they just like make no sense. And then like the stairs are like leading that way. Like I love how like distorted and wonky everything feels. What happened was I was in German expressionism, and there was a bit on architecture, and I clicked the link that just said architecture, and it was like just general architecture. It was not like German expressionism architecture, which is like it should be its own genre in my opinion. Okay. We're gonna get right back into it. Spin, 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 spin. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna... Oh, Jesus, please, please, please. I'm gonna make myself sick doing that. Is this right? I'm kind of losing like the proper angle for everything. Spinning in circles will do that to you. Yeah, let me do like a general like line so I can follow, and let me do that on a different layer. I have like 1,000 layers at this point. Give myself like a general guide. Okay. And that's just like the... Okay. I'm gonna spin this. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Ba, ba, ba. There we go. I'm gonna follow, let's say this is where that building ends, right here. No. I'm gonna say like right here. Then if we make it a little skinnier, go to the next one. Just say like right here. little skinnier. Then we're gonna go to the next one right there. I'm gonna get into this like real quick. Now we can. Come on. There we go. That's right. Oh, like I've distracted myself, so now I don't even know where everything should be. God, let's grab da. Okay. We're good. There we go. That's looking good. This is definitely going to take another stream or two after this, but I'm okay with that. I'm really how this is coming along. That's way too steep. There we go. And then I'm going to do another alley here. I think that's good for alleys. Just like the alleys. And then I have like little creepers coming through. And I can also... This is going to be an interesting little experiment. I did all that on the wrong layers. We're good. We're just going to ignore it. We're just going to let that bite us in the butt later. This we can take out too. Layers are going to be the death of me. So let's do this. Beep. Bop. Boop. Bippy bop. Bam. I'm gonna put this behind all the other layers. We're gonna do a gradient. And what color? Let's try doing the red. I think we're just gonna keep it in the same palette. We're not gonna go too crazy. Let's zoom out. Just like a soft glow. Let's start from really far. It's too far. Oop. We'll find the right balance. We'll get there. Just take off the selection. Interesting. And let's try it with a color. Just to see how that's gonna look. Let's go for the sickly greenish yellow. Exact same thing. Sorry, I'm trying to get it right. There we go. There we go. It's a soft, warm glow. Like there's a light valley. But not too light, not too light. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking real good. I like it. Okay. What if we have both yellow and red? Interesting. Okay. I also want to bip, bop, bip, bop. Make this a little darker. Oop, boop, boop, boop. Or a little less steep. I wanted to put a little curve to it, but it's kind of looking weird to me now. A little too wonky. Smooth that out. Yeah. There we go. That's looking way more perfect. And then I'm wondering how am I gonna get like a stone cobble texture without spending too much time on it. I only need to get it there for like the first 3 buildings before like it's too small to like notice the details. But it's especially important on like areas like right here, like the cobblestone, not cobblestone, stone. But like it has to appropriately match the angle, at least well enough. About the whole matching appropriately. Let's not do that. Let's not match appropriately. I'm lying. Just give me a second. Figure it out. Looks a little. See if I can just like double up on it just by following it. It could be a little rough. It is just like stone. It doesn't have to be very clean. It can also be very grimy. And this part's gonna be a little bit more hard. Then I can get a little bit more complex with how it goes around the window. Slightly more complex. I'm not a masonry student. We're not going to spend too long to think about it. Just enough so you can get the gist. That's what's important, getting the gist. Let's put this up. I just noticed where I messed up. Ah! There we go. That wasn't too bad. That only took like 2 minutes. I exaggerate time really badly sometimes. And I'm also gonna do like a much bigger stones on this like that. Yeah, that's good. 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 Bop. 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 Yeah. Bop. 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 Just like softly, as if it goes back. Yeah. I'm gonna also make them a multiply. And then just like slowly die it down. Yeah, there we go. I mean, the same thing on this one. I really. Oh boy, he intimidating. That wolf. There you go. Oh, he's up there. You don't want to lose track of wolves. It's a for disaster. To use you as a guide. This song weirds me out. Michael really said suck hero. This is what art is really about. Redoing the same line 5 or 6 times until you get it right. That's how you know you're an artist. Let me flip it actually. No, yeah, I don't have to change like my path that much. There we go. That's good. This is the most fun thing you can do. Repetitive patterns. It'll whenever I get to like spray on textures and all that kind of stuff. There you go. Some decent enough textures. Brick textures. And then we can do it for the rest. But I think I'm going to call it for today. Let me go ahead and put some more stuff on there. Hold on. Let me... Oh, wait. Put the amygdala back in. Flip it to its proper orientation. That's not it. There he is. Anything else? What does a big moon look like now? Oh my god. See, that's why I made the moon very small. Compared to the original dimensions. As much as I like the big moon, it is not something we can apply. And Dark Pikachu God. Alright, so we're gonna call it there. I'm gonna go and save so I don't accidentally forget it. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me for the stream, even if it was only for a few minutes. I appreciate just anybody spending any time with me. That's super cool. Make sure to check out my Instagram because I'll be posting something after I wrap up everything over here. And my YouTube channels. I have one for the archive, which you can find below, as well as my highlight stream, which will just be the entire stream wrapped up into like 5 minutes. Those are very fun to edit. Also check out my DeviantArt if you feel like doing that. I do try to keep that thing sort of up to date. It's a lot more work. I think that pretty much wraps everything up. There's nothing else I gotta plug. Okay, yeah. Thanks for being here. I hope you guys have a good night.